Hello. So today we are going to see the creation of module. Okay, basically, modules are these are the grouping mechanism in the project explorer that corresponds to locations in the connection explorer. Basically, the modules are used to organize your files or data at a particular location. Let it be a source data or let it be a target. So basically, there will be two modules: source module and target module. In source module, the raw information or the raw data which are stored at the databases will be pulled into your design center in form of modules, and the target modules will consist of the dimensions, cubes, staging area mapping, all these things which will then deployed, and then we can create a data warehouse. So here we will first begin with the creation of source module. Under that we will create three different modules: Oracle module, non-Oracle module, and a flat file module. Basically, the Oracle module, it is a module which consists of database which is stored at Oracle server, means Oracle database server itself. The non-Oracle module is one which will consist of some external database which is not the part of your Oracle database server. So it is a non-Oracle database. Let it be a Microsoft SQL server or any other type of database which we have on our system, that can be also imported into the design center. And then we have some comma separated file where some necessary informations are there which can also be used for our analytical purpose, and we can make use of these informations in our warehouses. So we require this type of information, so we can create a file module where we can get this structured or unstructured files. So first we'll start with the creation of Oracle module. For that, first you need to go to the design center, and here under project, expand the tree, and then you can go to this databases. Yes, here you can find Oracle. So basically, the Oracle modules will be created here under this option. You can see here an ODBC module, means other type of non-Oracle database modules can be created here, from where here we can get data from some external data sources. And apart from that, these are the other options: DB2, SQL Server, CBase, Formix. These are the several options where we can import data from this type of sources. Then we have a separate option for called files. Here we can import data from comma separated files which are stored there. So basically, creation of a module, what we are going to do, what data we have stored at our source, whether it is Oracle or a MS SQL server, regardless of that, we are going to import the metadata information of that database. Since we are going to import the same structure what we have there, the same structure is going to be imported here along with the data in this module, so that we can go further with the creation of dimensions, cubes and all, and then we can pull this data from source module to target. So before the creation of any of the module, we need to ensure that required database is available on this machine. So for that purpose, first of all, we need to ensure whether that database is there or not. So here, the example which we are taking for the creation of modules or data warehouses, we are using that Acme Igmos example. So we have the script of that database here. We have all the scripts, Oracle as well as non-Oracle. We have flat file which we can make use of for the creation of these modules. So here, this is a folder where you can get these scripts. This Acme WS orders.sql is a file which consists of the script for the creation of your Oracle database. Here this is the comma separated file. This is how it look like. That will be used while creation of your flat file module. Then yes, you can see the fields are separated by comma. That's why it is known as comma separated files. Then we have this AcmePause DB. Here we have these two script files which are going to be used for the creation of a non-Oracle database, that is SQL Server database. We can create a database using these files. We need to execute these files on in Management Studio of your SQL Server. So we have the script files ready, so we can open it in Notepad. This is a file which has a script for the creation of your Acme WS orders database. So here you'll see the script. So create user Acme WS orders. This is the user we are going to create, and this is what the password. This is the password. Acme 1234 all in small letters, and here this is the user which we are going to create. Under this user we'll be having several tables. So you can find reasons. So these are the tables which we are going to create. So what will be, just copy this script, copy. You need to go to SQL Plus. Yes, you need to log in here. So we'll log in the above system user system. The password is here. The password can be different in your case. Now as we have copied the script, so we are going to paste it here. Okay, so as you can see, the table has been created. If you want, you can check. Now as we have seen, the username for that database was Acme _WS _. Login with the password is given 24. Run this query and be able to see the table which has been created. Let's check from tab. Tab means in table space, whatever table or objects will be there, it will be displayed. Yes, these are the 5 tables, each has the created files. So now, as we have created this table, so now is a time to create a Oracle module where we can import these tables and its structure directly into the module, and that will be performed in Design Center. So now here come to Design Center, the databases. Go to Oracle, as we are going to create an Oracle module. So right click on this, and here you can choose a new Oracle module. Create module welcome wizard will open. You can see create module welcome. So this is just a welcome screen. Yes, you can skip it for the next time. Click on next. Now here on the first screen, you need to provide the name of the module, what name you want to give to your module. So here we'll keep the same as the database name. So it will be better for us to remember it in future. Now the status, module status is currently by default set to development. These are the various options: development, quality assurance, and production. Depending on the current status, you can set an appropriate option. And here's the description, so you can put your own description, which will allow which user can recognize what is there in this particular module. So if you want, you can put some lines or you can left it blank, there is no issue. Then click on next. Now here on this screen, it is displaying this connection information. All the fields are deactivated, these are disabled. So currently we need to set the location information on this screen, and will establish the connection between this module and the database, Oracle database which we have created. So to put the details, you need to click on edit. Now here under edit, you can see by default name has been allocated to this particular location name. So location will be stored by this name, and here the connection type is host, port and service. Here we will specify this host. Port is the 1521, which is by default our listener is using, and this is the service name which we are going to use or we are already using. And here is the name and username and password for the database to which we are connected. So the username of the database, as you have seen in the previous example, was acme underscore ws underscore notice. The password was acme1234. The host will be always localhost because all the databases are installed on this local machine only. Port number, we are not going to change it because in my case the listener is running on this particular port only. The service name I am using in here is Aura DB. If you want, you can check it from here. You can go to database control. Yes, this is database control. So here the database control, the database name is Aura DB. Yes, so we have to put that in here, service name here. Test the connection. Yes, it is successful. Now we can proceed further to the next step. Click on OK. You can see as earlier the fields were blank, now it has been filled. Now you can click to next, and here is a summary of what is going to be created. As you click on finish, you will be able to see a new entry made under this Oracle. So this is what the module has been created. But till now we have only created module, just a folder we have created where these tables or other objects can be stored or can be created. So you can find these many objects can be created in this particular module. So we go to tables. As you can find, there is no entry of any table. So we need to import. We need to import the tables which have been created here. So for that, click on table, right click on table, then click on import, because we are going to import the metadata structure or the structure or the structure definition or the data objects which are there in the database. So import database objects. Now it will take you to import metadata wizard. So here also it is a welcome screen. If you want, you can check this box to skip it next time. Click on next. Now it will display you these many options, these many object type which you can import depending on the availability of object in that particular database. So we know that in our database we have only tables, so we are going to import only that. So you can check that. Here we can perform multiple selection depending on the requirement. So table will be selected. Click on next. Now here you will find these two boxes. It is the list of available tables, and here we have the selected tables. So these are the list of tables which are available. So we require all these tables to be selected here. The moment you select these tables, and so all selection will be made for all. Now here you can just use this arrow, click on it, and the tables will come under the selected list. So these tables are going to be imported from our Oracle database to our Oracle model. Click on next. Now this is a summary of import where it will give you the name. These are the name of the objects, this is the type, and this is the action which is going to be performed. Here we have several advanced import options. So by default all are checked, and if you want you can make some manipulation, make some changes according to your need. Click on OK, click on Finish. It will take some time to import the tables as displayed in the progress. Yes, you can see the result here. To find customer table, these are the columns which has been created. So after showing the actions which has been performed, okay. Now you can see under tables. You can see under tables, these are the tables which has been created, which were there present in Oracle database. Customer, line items, orders, products, using, etc. You can check that what this table consists of. So basically a table. Here the moment you double click on it, it will open the data object editor. You can see it is a table editor where if you want to make some changes you can do the necessary things. Columns, these are the columns which has been created. Keys, these are the indexes. As there were no index, so it is not displaying anything. Attribute set, data rows. So whatever will be available at a source, that whole thing will be imported. Same for all the tables. So here we have completed with the creation of an Oracle model. Now the next task is to create a non-Oracle model. So for a non-Oracle model, we are going to make use of ODBC connectivity. We are going to create an ODBC module, but creating an ODBC module is not a easy task. It is a bit lengthy process, because before starting with the creation of ODBC module like Oracle, first we need to ensure that this SQL Server database which we are going to use, that AcmePOS database, is available on a machine, and we have SQL Server Management Studio installed on this computer. So first we'll ensure that, and then we have to see that data is there on the Microsoft SQL Server. After that, as we are going to make use of ODBC connectivity, we are going to import data from a non-Oracle data source. So we require a separate agent which will establish the connection between the Oracle server and the non-Oracle data server. So for that purpose, we need to create a heterogeneous service. So for the heterogeneous service creation, we need to perform several operations. So basically, for the creation of a non-Oracle module, what we will do is, first we will create a system DSA, because we are making use of ODBC connectivity. So we need to create a system DSA, followed by creation of a heterogeneous service. Followed by listener configuration. Then we can proceed with the creation of ODBC module. So we'll start with this. But before, we'll see that whether the Acme POS database is available on our SQL Server. So we'll go to Management Studio. So here you can see SQL Server Management Studio. We are using SQL Server 2008 release 2. So this is the name of the server, SQL Server name. Server type is database engine, and we are using Windows authentication mechanism. So you need to remember the name of the server because it will be used while creation of a system creation. Now click on connect. Here databases, we'll check. Yes, the Acme POS database is available. We'll check the entries of data. These are the tables which has been created inside Acme POS, and this table structure needs to be imported into non-Oracle database. We'll check the entries, whether there is any record or not. Tables have several entries. So now we are ready for importing this particular database into our non-Oracle module, that is ODBC module. So we first start with the creation of system DSM. Go to ODBC database, data sources. Now here, as we are going to create a system DSM, come to system DSM tab, click on add. Now here you have to provide the source, which source we are going to use. So here we are using SQL Server as a source database. So click on finish. Now here on this page, we need to provide the name of the DSM. So I'll put Acme POS. This is the DSM name which I am going to use, and it is an optional thing. Now here we need to provide the server name. The server name, the name of the SQL server, it was click on next. Now as we have used Windows authentication, so we are going to stick with that. Click on next. Now here we need to select the database which is going to be connected to this particular DSM. So here by default the entry of master is done. So we'll check this box and we'll make a selection for Acme POS. Now click on next. Then click on finish. Then click on data source. Now the test completed successfully. So click on OK. You can see an entry under system DSM is made with the name of Acme POS. Now click on OK. So we have done the first step. Now we need to create a heterogeneous service. For that, we need to go to the folder where this Oracle software has been installed. So we go to this PC, navigate. No, it is not in C drive. Yes, we have to check for the a folder with name app. Yes, this is the location where this Oracle software is installed. So go to app, and here go to the Aman, that is the name of the machine. So that is why it is named Aman. In others case, it will be the name of the user of the machine. So under that you will find the folder product. Then this is for the version 11.2.0 DB Home 1. In case of multiple installation of Oracle, you may find DB Home 1, DB Home 2, etc. So here we have only one installation, so we go to DB Home 1, and now we have to look for a folder named HS. Yes, here is the folder HS. Under HS, go to admin. In admin, we have a file with the name file initdg4 odbc.ora. We are going to make some changes in this particular file, and we are going to resave this particular file with a separate name, and that will be used as the service for creation of an ODBC module. So right click, open with Notepad, in this file you can find all lines are commented, only these two lines are there which are of our interest. We are going to make some changes here only. So hs underscore fts underscore connect underscore info equal to ODBC data source name, which we have created now. So our data source name, if you remember, is ACME POS. Here it is case sensitive, so you need to be aware of that. So if we are entering the name in any particular character, so we need to maintain that. Here the trace level will be set to 0 by default, and then save this file with a different name. And now while saving, you need to ensure that you have to only replace this DG for ODBC word from this name, and rest of the things will remain as it is, because this HS file name will always start with init, and later on whatever service name you want to put, you can give it as it is. So the file name will be init acme pause. Instead of DG for ODBC, I have put acme pause. So now onwards, the name of my heterogeneous service will be acme pause, and it will be saved with Ora extension. And this file needs to be saved at this location only, admin folder under HS. Click on save. Due to some privilege issue, it will not allow you to save or create any file at that particular location. So for that purpose, we can save this file at some other location, and then we can copy it. So I am storing this file on desktop. See, desktop. So the name was Acme. Init Acme pause. Copy this file and paste it here under admin. Let's continue. So now if you see, yes, these are the values which I have provided. So close this file. So we have finished creating with heterogeneous service. Now it's time to configure listener. So for listener configuration, again you need to go to this app folder among product 11.2.0 db home 1. Now this time we'll look for network folder. Yes, here it is. Under network, go to admin. We have a file with the name listener.ora. Now we need to make some changes in this. So before making some changes in this file, we'll create a copy of this so that later on if we require to go with the initial settings, so we can have some backup. And now here under listener.ora, we'll make some changes. So changes will be made in this block file, and here also there is property called SID name. So here the SID name is CLR EXTPROC. Instead of this, we are going to make use of the service name which we have created just. So we have created a service with the name Acme pause. This is the name of the heterogeneous file. Our heterogeneous file name is init acme pause. So we'll put acme pause. We doesn't require to put init. So this will become a service name. Now here under program, instead of EXTPROC, we are using DG4 ODBC because we are making use of DG4 ODBC connectivity. So the program name which is going to be used is DG4 ODBC for Open Database connectivity. These are the two changes are required. One is the SID name, another is the program. After doing this, save your file, store it at the same location, save, it will not allow you. So instead what you can do, yes, you can save it at desktop, and then you can paste it to admin folder under init. Replace the file. Continue. Just ensure whether the changes are implemented or not. Yes, changes have been implemented. Now we have done with this step. Third step, that is listener configuration. Now we can start with the creation of a ODBC module. But before that, as the listener which is currently running is running with the previous settings. So just now we have made some changes in the listener file. So we need to restart the listener. To restart the listener, we need to go to services. So from this option, we will be restarting our listener. This is a listener which is running, so we have to restart so that it will take the changes which we have implemented. So now the listener is running with the changes which have been currently made in the listener file. And now you can go to the design center. Okay, so here in design center you can right click on new ODBC module. You can give a name over here, so we will use the same name as the database. In the status will be name as development. Click on next. Now edit. Now here also we need to provide the username and password. So what username and password we should provide? Because we require the username and password of the database, and we are using SQL Server database here. This is the Acme Cross database, so we should know the username of this particular database. So here in our case, we have a user created for this particular database. Okay, so if you don't have, so we can create a database user here. So go to security under management studio, then login, create a new login, give a name acme underscore dw underscore use. This is the login name which we are going to use, and we are going to use SQL Server authentication. Password we are setting is acme 1234, that is ACME 1234, and here the default database will be set to Acme Cross. So this login name the user will be used to log into this particular database. So here you can see a new user has been created. His name is acme underscore dw underscore user. We can make use of this user for logging into our Acme Cross. So come here on this particular page, we put acme underscore dw underscore username, as it is case sensitive. So we'll put the name in double quotation, because in Oracle it capitalizes everything by default. So acme dw underscore use in double quotes, and then password. Now host name will remain as it is, localhost, and then service name. Now in the case of Oracle module, we have used the service name as the database control of Oracle, but here in case of non-Oracle module, the service name will be the name of that heterogeneous file which we have created. So the heterogeneous file name was acme pause, which was given as SID name in the listener file. So we need to give acme pause as the name of the service, because this is the service which is currently running under listener. Now here we have to select a schema. So click on browse. If all the details are correct, so it will display you 3 options. Out of that, we have to select DB. So these are the information schema DB and sys. So our database has been created under DB. Click on DB and then click on test connection. It is successful. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now here, instead of directly going to next page, we can click on import after finish. So it will by default open the metadata import wizard. So click on next, click on finish. So here the metadata import wizard has been opened. Now here we have to choose the object type. We have table. Click on next. Now these are the available tables which needs to be selected. Click on next, click on finish. It will take few seconds. Click on OK. So now you can find these are the tables which have been created. If you want, you can check the data is included or not. So this is what we have done. We have created a non-Oracle module where we have imported all the structure of non-Oracle database into our design center. Now we have created an Oracle module and a non-Oracle module. Now is the time to create a file module. This file module. So in file module we are going to import metadata information or metadata structure of the comma separated file, which is stored here under this folder where all scripts are stored. So yes, here into this file you can find a file with the CSV extension. This is the name of the file is counties. We need to import this file into our design center. This is how it looks. You see, it is a comma separated file. So this file needs to be imported into flat file module. For that we are going to create a flat file module. So close all these options. Now we will close this. Come to file option. Right click on new flat file module. Click on next. Give a name to it. So the same name as in the CSV file. Click on next. And now here we need to edit the connection detail. So here we have two type of connectivity as you can find. We have FTP and jumbo. Basically the FTP connection type is used when the file is located on the same network on some other computer. If the file is on network, so we can make use of this option by providing the host name of the computer, its username and password, and the location where it is stored. If the file is available on the machine, local machine, so you can make use of this general option where you have to only specify the location where this particular file is stored. So our file is stored in D drive, app, files, this 1849, Oracle, under file, Oracle, just ensure where it is. It is under files. Yes, under connect folder. So connect folder. Under this folder, we can find that CSV file. This is the location where that particular file is selected. So that folder will be selected here. Click on test connection, successful. Click on OK. Click on next. Click on close. So here our module has been created. Now time to import that flat file. Click on next. Now add a sample file. It will take you to the location where that particular file is stored because we have already configured our location. So click on open. Here it will show you the sample file which we have selected. Now you can view that sample file. It will show the content, and we have the moment when we have seen that file in Notepad, it was no particular column name specified. Now you can see it is by default providing C1 C2 C3 as a column name. Click on OK. Now click on import wizard will open. Click on next. Here just name, description, character set which we are using, and this is the maximum number of characters which are allowed in the file. Now you can increase the number of characters. Now this is how the file is going to look like, and this is what the field delimiters and record delimiters needs to be specified. This is how the file looks. Here the column name which it is taking by default is C1, C2, C3. Instead of that, we are going to make use of ID, state and county name as a field name or the name of the attribute of that particular table. So you can use this option. By using this option, what happens? The first record of the table becomes the heading or the field of that particular table. The moment I click this, so this ID, state and county name has become field name and has replaced C1, C2, C3. Now by default it is recognizing the types, the data types of this particular fields. Click on next. So here we can find this flat file module has been created. So we have created these three things: file module, and an Oracle module, and a non-Oracle module. So we have created